Welcome to Bookshop Bombshells.
I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Andrea.
And this is a podcast where we each read a book.
And then we tell you about it.
Yeah, we try not to spoil it just in case you want to read it. Or if either of us wants to read it.
Or if we tell you it's not very good, you can make your own decision.
Just don't read it.
Choose your own adventure.
Which Andrea did tell me that she is currently reading Between Two Fires.
Yes, I have been. I've been listening to it and I want to switch to the book format. So
yeah, the audiobook was a little rough for me. I think it's like one of those books where there's like a lot of words I didn't know, and so like it's easier to concentrate when you're reading.
And I feel like I think the audiobook the way it is, you can't concentrate on it as well as you could if you were reading it. It's one of those books, so I'm like, I'll find a book eventually.
Yeah,
and read it or get it on
which
my
is
Kindle.
like, who has the time to read a book for the podcast and read an extra book? Which I am on the third book of Dungeon Crawler Carl now.
How's
so
Donut?
She's good. She's precious. I love her. We should let everyone know that we're late this episode.
Oh, yes.
I had a terrible sinus infection.
Between the holidays and the sinus infection.
Yeah, I could not talk until about yesterday.
I also had an episode of food poisoning while you were sick.
Yeah, so it just kind of worked out. So we're going to be releasing a little late, so sorry about that. But yeah, I'll get started first. It's
What
my
did
turn
you
to go
read
first.
this week?
So I'm so excited to tell you.
What did you read? I'm curious.
Okay, so I read The Change by Kirsten Miller.
Is it Kirsten or Kirsten?
I don't know, actually. What's the difference in spelling?
I just like giving you
Kirsten.
a hard time about names now.
It looks like Kirsten.
The book is really pretty.
It is. I picked this up at our local bookstore, Literati.
Oh, I love that
in
one.
Oklahoma City. It's just like the little blurb on the back really got to me. And I didn't really know what I was getting into when I started it. So it was written in 2022. And it's kind of okay. Well, let me just tell you about it.
Yes,
so
I want to hear it.
So it starts off with this woman, Harriet Osborne. Her house it's Mattock. I think it's like there's like a
Mattock County.
It's like a Mattock, New York, which there's a Mantock, New York. But I looked it up. It's not spelled the same. So I think it's a fictional town
version of.
It's like a fictional beach town, like they're on the ocean in New York. And this woman, Harriet Osborne, her house is covered in weeds. She is like the talk of the town. Everyone's like, what the heck happened to this lady? They think she's like been eaten by her cats, and like it's like
the rumors are wild.
Yeah, they're just like it's like a rich town. So no one's seen Harriet since November, and it's now April. Harriet and her husband Chase, they lived in the house. They're both in advertising. Chase was the chief creative officer at an advertising agency in Manhattan, and Harriet ran the business department of a rival agency. So they're both like
they're head to head.
Yeah, they're both like these kind of like
I like it.
Highfalutin like advertising people. They're child free and also pet free, which I don't really agree with that.
Must be nice.
You like either be
but
one,
also sad.
Yeah, like how can you be both?
They travel a lot.
Exactly. They traveled the world.
Oh, I was right.
Yeah, they had their house in Mattock, and they also had a penthouse in Williamsburg. I assume that's also in New York. I don't know. They didn't give a state. So in September, apparently this house was like very well kept up until September. Like gardeners, like a team of gardeners came in, they mowed the lawn, they
took the weeds.
Yeah, they de-weeded. And all of a sudden gardeners stopped showing up. And by October, the husband Chase hadn't been seen in a month.
Oh.
So this house is a part of an HOA.
Oh, are they in trouble?
Yeah. And there's the HOA president is Brendan Baker.
Brenda.
And he and some other nosy neighbors are like pissed that this house is in this like state of disrepair. They have this like meeting, and Brendan Baker is like asking the other members if anyone knows who this woman Harriet Osborne is, and like what's going on with her jungle of a house.
Oh.
There's a woman, Celeste, at the meeting. She's like, oh, I know Harriet. She used to work with Celeste's husband. And when Brendan asks about like what happened to the Gardners and where the heck is her husband, Celeste informs him that the husband is gone, and it seems like Harriet is going through a bit of a rough patch.
Oh.
So poor Harriet. Her husband done left her. Yeah.
No. The audacity.
So this book kind of does like jump around a little bit. Like it'll have like one chapter telling like the current story from a certain point of view, and then it sort of will do like a flashback. So it does like a flashback of Celeste.
Okay.
From the HOA talking with her husband 6 months prior. He's telling her that like, so he used to work with Harriet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's telling her that Harriet was like let go that day, and he ended up getting her job. And he tells Celeste that they wanted to go with someone younger and fresher.
Ew.
He is 44 and Harriet is 47.
Ah.
So apparently age works differently for men. So
elder 40s
yeah.
versus mid 40s.
Yeah. So men are anyway. Yeah, I put black. And since that time that he gets Harriet's job, her husband has been coming home later and later, taking longer business trips.
Sketch.
And I did use some curse words when I wrote this.
You're allowed.
He was fucking someone in the office, and she knew it.
Yeah, it's right.
So back to the HOA guy.
I love your comment.
No, this book like just keeps you in a state of like
paranoia.
No, like anger, and there's a lot of rage, but then there's a lot of like vengeance. Like it feels good. Yeah, like it feels real good.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, like the my emotions during this book were really like I was just like, oh, I hate everything. Oh, yes, everything's awesome.
Depended on the page.
Yeah, it definitely did. So back to the HOA guy, Brendan Baker. He decides that he wants to take Celeste with him to speak with Harriet. When Harriet opens the door, she is not what Celeste remembers. Her hair is wild and long, and she's like letting her gray show.
Nice.
Her arms are lean and strong. She's wearing a jumpsuit, and she's looking hot.
Ooh, I'm jealous. I really am after that.
So Brendan like tries to introduce himself, but Harriet is just like barely like noticing him and like basically ignoring him. And she's just like, "Hey, Celeste, like how have you been?"
She's like, "Hey, friend."
Yeah. And he keeps calling her Mrs. Osborne, and she's like, "Ms."
Ew.
It's Ms. And he's like, "You have legal obligations to maintain your property." And she tells him, like, "Screw you. My house actually predates the HOA. So
I don't belong in your sector, honey."
Yeah. And he's like, he's like, "Yeah, well, my lawyers are gonna be in touch." And he tries to get Celeste to leave. And Harriet is like, "Hey, I think you'd be happier if you stay here with me." Celeste starts to like protest, and she's, like, "Oh, I have a husband." And she's like, "What does any of this have to do with him?" And I literally wrote winky emoji.
I just imagine her like putting her finger on her lips and be
she's
like, "Shh."
Hush. Yeah, Harriet's great. So this book kind of centers around like 3 women. So Harriet's the first.
Yeah.
The next is we meet Jo Levinson. She's like I picture her. So she's redheaded, like definitely fiery redhead. I think she's like compact and like small,
She's like 5'2".
but she's like built. Like she's like
Weighs a buck 20, all muscle.
Yeah, all muscle. And so when we meet her, she's sitting in her car with her 12-year-old daughter and husband.
Oh, and she's a mom.
She's a mama. And they're watching that Brendan Baker guy fight a ginormous weed in his flower garden.
They're taking over the neighborhood.
So she's pretty sure that this weed was not there the day before.
Okay.
We find out that Jo is actually the family's breadwinner. She owns a women's only gym in Maddock called Furious Fitness. Yeah, like she basically decides.
I need to get fit.
Yeah. Dude, this book got me back into running, which kind of caused my sinus infection, I think.
It's because the pollen's out there.
Yeah, and then like the weather changed, and I was like, like I told you last time, like I was having crazy anxiety, and I was like, I'm just gonna run this out. And this girl just like rage runs.
That's why I joined a gym.
Yeah, dude, like she just
so I don't rage run.
No, rage running is great, actually.
I just hold it all for my treadmill or stair.
Yeah, Stairmaster.
Yeah.
So she owns this gym, women only. Her husband Art. Seems like a lazy piece of shit stay-at-home husband who rarely has dinner cooked for their daughter and plays video games all day.
He makes mac and cheese. Kraft.
Basically, if he does have dinner ready.
I do love Kraft mac and cheese, but he just puts hot dogs in it and calls it a meal.
So I will say this is a very I don't want to go as far as saying man-hating book, but it kind of is. There are a few good men in it.
But the majority of them.
Yeah, Goodreads, a lot of people called it a feminist revenge story.
Okay. I can see that. Just from your synopsis.
Yeah, so far it's definitely adding up to that. So, that night Jo wakes up drenched in sweat. Her skin is on fire. She gets out of bed, goes out on the balcony, just like bare chested, just like she's just like so hot. She does this like meditation technique where she just like visualizes like all the heat coming out of her body and like onto her hands.
Ooh.
And she says that it's just like feels like she could actually generate like a ball of fire like in her hands.
That's how I pictured it when you said it.
Yeah. And
Super
so she actually like tells her husband
Yeah.
that when she gets back in bed, and he's like, that's the lamest superpower I've ever heard of.
What a dick.
He doesn't believe her.
You're like, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
No, it's
like,
dumb.
yeah, you're like, what is it? Ryu from like Street Fighter.
Oh, yeah.
Fireballs. Yeah.
I'm just like, Kamehameha! And it's Dragon Ball Z throwing.
Yeah, it's a cool superpower. So the next day at the gym, a new woman comes in. Her name is Nessa. So she's our third woman that we're kind of meeting. Jo,
Nessa's a cool name,
yeah, Nessa's cool. Nessa is cool. Jo offers to show her around, and she quickly learns that this woman is not like a gym regular. She actually gets a calf cramp while testing out the treadmill. Like she's just walking on the treadmill. And thankfully, Jo has hot hands, and she's able to massage the cramp out. And she tells Nessa she's able to channel her hot flashes.
Ooh.
So this is foreshadowing number 1 of what the change could mean.
True.
Just putting that out there. Just throwing it out there. So Nessa and Jo are getting chummy. A man then storms into the gym, and the woman at the front desk is trying to stop him, but he's not listening. He's super aggro, tells Jo he's looking for someone, but he won't tell her who. And Joe's like, you need to leave now. And he tells her to get out of his way. He comes at her to like shoulder check her, and she's just like Okay.
Bam.
Yeah, she just basically like I think she does the like palm to nose and then like does this like flip on his back
I
thing.
just pictured like a super fancy jujitsu move.
I
where
feel like
she,
it's like remember Miss Congeniality when she does
oh,
like the like self-defense on
yeah.
stage? Like that's how I picture it. She's like nose and it's like back and then she's like
Pow.
foot on the like don't mess with me. Like
Don't do this.
I will say this is a great book.
I want to read it already.
It's
like
great because like I didn't actually realize this genre existed.
How would you describe the genre?
The feminist revenge. Like it's literally like
That's all you would call it.
yeah.
Like fictional feminist revenge.
Yeah. Like I guess in my head I was like, I didn't realize we could write stories like this. Like it's your world.
It's
like
new.
the women can kick men's ass and that's fine.
I love this because when you said the guy came into the gym, my eyes like rolled so hard. But
she's
like,
just like bam, like she just like kicks his ass.
He just like tries to shoulder check her, and I'm like, oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I'm here for a good feminine revenge novel. But
yeah.
I also kind of feel bad for the like, what's wrong with you men that like you ain't. You ain't.
I mean that was. I'll get into the Goodreads reviews later,
okay.
but. Not everyone loves a feminist revenge story, apparently.
Like, I'm here for it, but like I can also see the other side of it.
No, totally. I feel like we might get some hate mail on this
Continue
episode.
on your episode.
So the cops get called because, there was like an altercation. And they don't want to do anything since she was the one that kicked his ass. And they kind of believe this story that like he tells that she was actually blocking the exit and he was trying to leave. And she assaulted him. Okay. This like little tiny redhead girl.
5'2".
Yeah, we assume.
Ish.
But ripped and like runs 12 miles a day.
Yeah.
Who has the time to run 12 miles a day?
I wish. Retired folk.
I mean, she has her own business. Who has yeah.
I can't do it.
That was my thing. I was like, girl, like it takes me at least 10 minutes to run 1 mile. Like I don't
12?
I don't have 120 minutes
to give to you.
It sounds great, but no, it's not happening. So we find out from this cop that she's like talking to that this guy is actually the bodyguard of a very powerful man named Spencer Harding. And he was looking for Spencer's wife, Rosamund, which is spelled kind of weird, but Rosamund.
I can picture it.
Yeah. The cop warns her not to mess with Spencer. He tells her the story about some guy that filed a lawsuit against a driver that hit and ran his dog. The driver was Spencer, and as retaliation, like for finding out, like, okay, so you hit this dude's dog, he sues you for it, and in retaliation, he bought the man's restaurant, bulldozed it, and turned it into a parking lot. Jerk. I know. The men in this book are assholes.
It sounds like,
Just to warn you. So Joe and Nessa have like become fast friends and they're like hanging out outside the gym now. So we actually end up learning a little bit more about Nessa. So Nessa has this gift that she inherited from her grandmother. Okay, it's going to get a little crazy, but she can talk and see dead people.
I love
it. It's more as in like lost souls call out to her to be found.
To like find their people.
Find them.
Yeah.
So her grandmother shows her, when she was a child, her grandmother kind of shows her how she must use her gift. She tells her that it's their job to find these lost souls and return them to their family.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool gift.
So there is like a little story they tell that like when she was a child at her grandmother's house, they hear a moan. Her grandmother hears it too. She tells Nessa to get her shoes. They follow the sound from road to road in the town and eventually into a swamp. I think it's like
they go searching together for it.
So they find a body badly beaten of a dead girl. Nessa wants to call the police, but her grandmother tells her that they don't care about girls like her. And that's why she called to them. So Nessa, of course, she's like, well, he needs to be punished. And the grandmother tells her there are actually other women who see to that. They had this woman, Miss Ella, who knew all the plant remedies and for fevers and rashes, but she could also inflict pain on her enemies.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Get it.
Revenge.
Girl. Yes.
So Nessa's grandmother tells her that their gift runs in the family, one in every generation. And it shows, okay, so we're coming back to the change. It shows itself before her first period. Menstrual cycle. And then it goes quiet. And they'll call out to her once she's older. And her grandmother says, the gift arrives after the curse ends. So if you remember when we went to Ireland, there was this was like really coming to my mind a lot. The maiden crone. What was the first?
Maiden crone.
Maiden, mother, crone.
Yeah.
Yeah, maiden, mother, crone. So it's like the three cycles of
life.
Womanhood.
Yeah.
So it's like premenstrual cycle, birthing years,
and then
postmenstrual cycle. Yeah. So basically the gift shows itself premenstrual cycle, and then in your later years it comes back to you. So it gives you this time to like
really kind of
to have a family, be a mother, and then it's like, all right, now we gotta
you're done being
now we
mom.
gotta save our girls.
Yeah,
we gotta bring them home.
That.
Yeah, we gotta bring them home. So Joe and Nessa are hanging out. Joe drops Nessa off at her house one morning after a workout, and Nessa hears her. We don't know who she is. She lets her feet guide her, and they take her to Harriet's house. She hasn't met Harriet before, and Harriet starts kind of showing her around her garden. All of it's actually not like a crazy weed garden. Like it's
actual garden.
Yeah, she actually has like purposes for all of the plants and stuff that she has there. And Nessa tells her that she has a job for her. There's a dead girl down by the ocean that's been calling to her. The girl wants Nessa to find her. And of course, Nessa expects Harriet to think that she's like crazy because she doesn't just go around telling people that she can
this is her gift
talk to dead people.
Thing, yeah.
But Harriet like surprises her and she says, well, then why haven't you gone looking for her yet? And Nessa tells her that the girl wanted Nessa to find Harriet first. And the girl had also sent her to find Joe that day at the gym.
Ooh.
So she thinks the situation might be dangerous, but Joe can protect them. Nessa will find the girl, and Harriet will administer the justice. Dun, dun, dun.
I freaking love this plot. Yeah. I want to read this so bad.
It's really good. So I will say, okay, so it had like a 4.09 on Goodreads.
Good.
So it's okay.
It's newer. It's good.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. I will say this is a book more so about women turning a certain age and finding a better version of themselves, but sort of hidden in a murder mystery.
I like it.
So, like, the murder mystery part is fun and cool if you like murder mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a fantastic murder mystery. I will warn you about that. Goodreads did...
But the journey of it.
Yeah, like I loved all the, like, girl power shit. Like I loved the like Joe was the character that I really like Harriet is like the goddess. Like she's just like this
no all see all
and
kind of gal.
Yeah, and she's just like she knows things. She has all the cool plants and she's just like this like garden goddess.
She's who I strive to be.
Yeah.
The garden goddess.
But like Joe is like who I want to be because she was like the badass, strong woman that could like kick a dude's ass.
I love it.
Like that's what I loved. And then
also
Nessa was like
too.
the kind-hearted girl to like she had to find the girl. Like she has to like see these girls dead. Like, because they obviously they find them.
She had to go through the horrors of things.
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah, she's like the kind-hearted, sweet one. So the the Goodreads kind of quote that I pulled was actually on a quote that was it was kind of like talking bad about the book, but like everything they said, I was like, this is why I liked it.
You're like, thanks for
Yeah. So they said,
shitting on what I like.
yeah, they said, this book doesn't know what it wanted to be. A menopause book, murder mystery, a feminist tale, a witch book, a we hate men story, an instruction manual on horticulture, question mark, question mark, question mark. And I was like, yeah, that's why it was great.
I love it all. Thank you.
It was amazing.
Thank you for pointing out the positives.
I will say the murder mystery wasn't, I do love a good murder mystery. There was less mystery and more murder.
Than it was.
Yeah. But it was very interesting. I loved reading it. It ignited some things in me that like I said, I didn't know the genre existed. Like this
what? What am I
feminist
reading?
revenge thing. I was like, there's other books like this?
This is great.
Yeah. Like I almost like didn't realize that like you could write a book like this where it's like women kick ass and like, like I don't know.
I feel like if you can write a women kick ass kind of book.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, like these are like don't mess with these women book. Like the HOA guy, like him, like his whole house gets covered in weeds. He has to actually like step down as the HOA president
because he can't take care of his shit.
Because Harriet was like, "Oh, poof. You don't like my weeds? Here you go.
Have some.
Here's all. Now you can't get rid of these weeds."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it is witchy. It's not, it's like magical realism.
I love witchy.
Yeah, like
it's fine.
It's cool.
I'm here for it.
I highly recommend it. I've been recommending it to like every woman of a certain age.
I love that you I feel like have always had like pretty good books for yours so far, and I'm like I want to read it.
Yeah, it
so
was good.
bad.
I didn't like my one last week as much, but this one I've been like wanting to tell you about the whole time I've been reading it.
The last week you were kind of like it was kind of a bomb, but whatever. But like the ones that you do like, I'm like, how am I gonna like fit in this story?
Yeah, how are you gonna read it?
How am I gonna do the podcast book and read the one she just told me about? Because I know like ultimately I think we have different reading preferences.
Yeah.
But I think we like a lot of the same things.
Yeah, we like overlap.
Which is why we're friends.
Yeah, why we're friends, yeah.
It works, more than that, but I don't know. It just makes it hard because I'm like, oh, what do I read now? And then I'm like, oh, but I really want to read this. But like, Elizabeth recommended this to me, so
You've recommended some great books to me. You're the reason I even know about Kate Moore, the Radium Girls, and The Woman They Could Not Silence.
How did I do that?
You recommended to me Radium Girls, and then I read her other book.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. I was the first one.
Yeah. And The Women, you got me into Kristen Hanna.
That's true. There's one of hers that I really want to read, and I'm like, do
I
I do
one.
it for the podcast, or have we already done one?
I've bought The Nightingale. I have The Nightingale and The
one.
Great Alone, which are two that I've heard really good things about.
We'll have to split them.
Yeah, we'll each decide who gets what. Maybe we'll do a Kristen Hanna week.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
We both do a Kristen Hanna book. That would be really fun, actually.
Okay, what did you do this week?
Okay, so
for this episode.
Careful.
Sorry, I got excited.
I brought a book this time.
Yeah, let's see.
I read.
Oh, I haven't read this.
Tender is the Flesh by
I've heard
Agustina
awful things about
Bazterrica. So I read this like 2 or 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I specifically remember reading it in my pool when I was getting in it all the time. And I was like, oh, it probably isn't going to hit right like the same as it did the first time. No.
It's even better.
I
or
thought
worse. I heard. Oh, I know things about this book.
So the content, terrible. The like shock, surprise, like grippingness of it, like it got me more than it did the first time I read it. And I don't know if it's because I knew what was gonna happen but I also like I forgot the delivery, and I think the delivery in the book, she writes a really good delivery. I'm
Okay.
like, oh my god, what? It's gripping. I want to keep reading. Like, oh my gosh, like I read this in a day.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's not that long though.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's what, 250? What the hell is
it's
that?
like less than 250
Oh, you
probably.
think?
Cause hold on, I'll tell you. Let me flip. It's 209 pages.
Oh, nice.
It's a really short, quick read.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is like there's certain books it's like 200 pages and you're like 3 days later.
Yeah.
A day. I was like, I can't stop.
This is a book that I have heard things about. I have not read it though.
It's so bad.
It's
It's so good.
so good bad.
And it's so bad.
Okay, tell me.
So, it was written in 2017. Just so you know.
Okay, yeah. I think that's good context.
I think you should know when it was written. It's not like the new current cool thing. Not I'm trying to be hip or nothing. All right. But so the story starts out the main character is they don't name him till a lot later, but his name is Marco Trejo. Mm-hmm. And his father worked for the cypress processing plant, which he inherited from his dad when he grew up. But after he had grown up and inherited the plant, there was a transition. You didn't see that, but I have bunny ears.
Yeah. Quotation marks.
Quotations. So the transition.
Air quotes is what they're called.
So that is what the media had called. Hold on. Like in the news, they were like, "Oh, this virus is out. It's called the GGB. The government says we can't eat animals anymore because that's how the virus spreads. It'll kill people. You can't eat animals."
Oh no! So the vegetarian.
I know. I'm like, oh no!
Oh no!
What shall we do? I think you're doing.
We couldn't just not eat meat at all.
At all.
That would be crazy.
That would be insane. As somebody who is like, I like meat, but like, could I live without it?
And I haven't eaten meat in like 15 years.
I don't require it.
Yeah.
So the virus was carried by animals. It's fatal to humans. It's the GGB virus. The government and the media were like, it's so bad. And so there was this mass like death of all animals. So like people would come out in hazmat suits to like neighborhoods and like pets were killed.
Oh,
like
they killed the pets?
Well, either if the families
died.
didn't kill the pets, then the people that come out in hazmat suits would.
Because they were infected?
Because they couldn't. It was so widespread, allegedly, that they just like killed any animal that wasn't a human.
Oh, that's really sad.
Like there's birds still. But some towns are kind of scared of them and they're like, you don't have an umbrella? How are you going out without an umbrella?
Oh, because the birds could like shit on you?
Well, they could like swoop down like like the birds, like the movie, like they're like
Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah,
Birds, yeah.
They were worried about that, but the reality of it is now. So, saying this is what happened. So the cypress processing plant quit being what it was because it couldn't do cattle, chickens, pigs, whatever it did. And so after the transition happened, Marco's dad, like, completely loses his mind. Like, lost it. Dementia type of thing. Him and his wife were really good together. And then she ended up moving in with her mother. And he's just kind of at his house alone to kind of sit in his thoughts and be like, the world is really crappy. Like, is this a conspiracy? Like, what is this? Everything is sad. So since he has to be he has a sister, but his sister is always like, I can't afford anything. So he is facilitating the care of his father in like this high-tech nursing home that like guarantees like he's gonna be cremated and like nothing weird's gonna happen with him. Well, so after the transition, the government approved the breeding and selling of special meat
Oh no. Yeah,
for
this
consumption.
This is what I've heard.
Yeah, this is so yeah, I'm talking about human meat. It's cannibalism. So like the government's like, yeah, breed humans
Sure.
to eat
Mm-hmm.
since nobody wants to be a vegetarian. I don't know. Like I would do it easy.
Why are soybeans so bad?
Why?
Why not tofu?
I don't even eat that. Like just a bean.
Yeah, just a bean, a black
Just
bean,
a black bean, a kidney bean,
pinto,
a pink-eyed bean. What are they? Black-eyed pea.
black-eyed pea.
Black-eyed pea.
Is that a bean? I don't know.
It's a bean. It looked like a bean. It should be a bean. I eat them on New Year's.
Yeah.
It's a bean. So, so in order to take care of his dad in the real expensive, fancy old people home, he ends up working for a Krieg. It's Krieg. It's like Keurig, but like with different letters. It's Krieg.
Craig?
Craig?
I've never heard this word.
In my head, it's Krieg.
Yeah, okay.
It's probably not right, but
I feel like it's Craig.
It's the Krieg processing plant.
Yeah.
So like he works for a human meat processing plant to take care of his dad, basically.
As you do.
So it's so bad.
Yeah.
It's such a bad story, but damn.
But it's told very well.
It's the turn, the heartache,
Okay.
all of it. All like, oh shit, what? It happens. So, basically, it walks you through like a meeting with Marcos. He is basically like a sales rep for the Krieg processing plant. So he has to go see other people that are in the business. So the first person that you meet is like Senor Urami, and he owns a tannery. Yeah. Like Marcos is like, he's basically a sadist. That like the reason the transition happened and he has a job is because he's like obsessed with skin and like yeah, it's bad. So
I heard from like a book club, someone at my work, we have like a work book club, and someone had mentioned like, be careful reading this book if you're like in any sort of depressive episode.
It's definitely got a lot of body drama, like body gore.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
it gets
that's
into,
actually why I haven't read it, because I'm like, oh, am I in the state of mind to read this? Like,
usually not.
I don't think, and even when you're like in a happy state of mind, you're like, yeah, let me read like cannibalism books.
So I've done it twice now.
Because you're a weirdo. That's fine.
So Urami is like, hey, Marcos, like I deal with, leather goods. I need the highest quality skin if you're from your plant. Here's a folder of human skins.
Ew. Gross.
From like the best quality to the worst quality, and this is how you have to care for them.
I just feel like each page is like a skin page.
So I drew a little horror face.
Oh, I thought you were like,
Here's a
diagram.
No, it's not a diagram. It was just like he tells the expertise of ruining the skin, and then after that I put as a face. If you can picture that.
Yeah.
So then like that chapter happens, and then he goes, so then he stops into a breeding center. It's bad. I told you this is gonna be real dark.
Yeah,
on my
that's
end
okay. That's okay.
This week, be warned. I live for this. It's so
Andrea's
bad.
weird. We know this.
It's fine. I don't read like there are hardcore like body gore
Yeah, I don't know if I'm a
genres
Yeah.
that have been recommended to me. I will not read them because I'm scared to.
Yeah.
But this was like just at that boundary of like,
Yeah.
okay, the story is so well written.
Yeah.
I'm
almost worth it.
I was worried that like the first time I read it, I wasn't gonna be like, oh my god, oh my god. I'd like the twist. It wasn't even like the body horror that got me. It was just like the twists in the plot line.
Okay.
Is what was like, what? I can't stop now. What is going to happen? So like it was just real gripping. Is gripping.
Real gripping.
So then he goes to a breeding center. The breeding center's company name is called Todd. Oh, now I'm questioning how I say this out loud. Volig. Voldelig. Voldlig.
Voldlig. Sure.
It's owned by a guy named El Gringo. He is, so he gets there and he's like, hey, Marcos, I got this guy from Germany, who's interested in buying a large lot of head from us, which head is what they call the...
Well, it's cattle. They call it heads of
yeah.
cattle, yeah.
Because it's illegal to call them humans.
Oh.
You can get sent to the slaughterhouse for that.
Okay.
You have to be real careful. There's a lot of...
So we're treating them like they're cattle.
But there's a lot of...
they're human.
They're, like, you can get... What's the word I'm looking for? Like, the censorship around how you term things in the world where it's at can lead you to death.
You cannot say this is bad because...
You can't say, I'm eating human meat.
Yeah.
Because you'll get shipped off.
Really?
You
Dang.
can't... Yeah, like, there's a lot of very strict rules around how you word things. Real 1984.
Yeah,
I guess.
okay.
So...
Yeah.
So the guy from Germany, his name is Egmont.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows if I'm saying that right either?
Sure,
it's fine.
Cool.
Egmont is how it's spelled. I said don't worry about how to say it. So El Gringo's taking them on the tour of how the whole facility is ran. He's got a translator for the German that's like really old technology versus like what the German guy has. So it's like really not as good. So it's kind of funny to read when you're going through it. But he goes through and the guy's like, why is that head have what is it, FGP, like
Stamped
burned
into,
how do they like what is it called when you do that to cattle?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The burn.
I can't help you here.
Well, I know you can't. I'm asking a vegetarian right now.
No, I know words.
What's it called when you burn a cattle?
It'll come to me.
Stamp them with hot
branding.
Oh, thank you. So like they like brand the people. They brand the people. Mm-hmm. And he's like, what's FGP stand for? And that's like, oh, it's first generation born. That means the men's. I can talk, I promise. They're born in captivity and they haven't been modified because a lot of the head that they give, like,
born in captivity. That's so sad.
Don't think about it too much.
I know.
I knew when I was like, I love this book so much. I'm gonna go on the podcast and start talking about it.
And it's gonna be weird.
And it's gonna be real weird. And I'm like, I shouldn't like this book.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I do. Anyway, so they give a lot of the meat injections that like stimulate growth and stuff like they do with chickens or cows today. Like no different. They're just doing it in people. So they're like the FGPs are like high quality meat because they haven't been given any injections or anything. And so the guy's like, hold on. Okay. So then the German guy's like, well, why can't they talk? Like, why are they so silent? Like, there's not a lot of pushback. Is that just like because they're bred not to do that? Like, what is this? And El Gringo's like, no, they've had their vocal cords clipped so they don't scream or talk. They can notify us that they're cold, that they're hot. Like, but
oh no,
it's real sad.
oh.
Well, the problem with this book is it makes you question humanity.
Yeah, like what is human?
You're like,
what is a person?
You're like, well, like, and that's the thing is like, as now, like, in this current period, no, that is not okay. But like, if the government
it's never okay.
suddenly was like, we can't eat meat, and people that were like not okay with that, and science,
have you had Impossible meat?
Well,
it's not that bad.
No, that's the thing is in this story they're like, oh, scientists came out and were like, oh, it's not enough, like it's not good enough for so it's like
drink a protein drink.
So a lot of this book is revolved around like this conspiracy that whole idealism was a lie.
It sounds like it was. They're like, let's turn people into cattle. That sounds like a great idea.
But it's scary because like mass population, like mass thought process, like 1984, all over in a different setting, is in this book, which is very depressing.
It's just like it became accepted, accepted school of thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
we'll just pretend this is bacon from a pig, but it's not.
So then they go on to talk about like they have the stud that tells you when a woman is ready to be impregnated.
Oh, no.
And there's dairy women.
Oh no!
And like, yeah, it's bad. You shouldn't read this, Elizabeth.
I don't think I want to.
You should not. I feel bad telling you about it now that I'm like, oh.
You're like, oh wait, I am weird.
I am. I'm sorry. I love this book. Oh no! I've read it twice now.
Oh no! I mean, it's a quick read. I guess
the thing is it's a quick read. I think. Okay, let me just finish telling you about the first part. So the impregnated females, they cut their arms and their legs.
Oh, what?
So that they don't hurt us.
Sweating.
It's bad. I'm sweating right now. Yeah. I'm like, I've never talked out loud about this book until just now. And now I'm like, oh, it's a really good book, but it's really bad.
I can't believe this is a book.
So it's bad.
Okay.
And the main character is kind of what makes more light of the situation. Anywho. So throughout the book, it makes it apparent that Marcos is just disgusted in the human meat market.
As you should be.
And the lingo adopted to normalize cannibalism. The lingo that has been like adopted to use in place of saying like he's aghast at the whole thing. He hates it. He's down in the dumps about it. It's bad. So he gets home and he's like sipping on some mate.
Okay.
It's like tea.
Yeah. Like like matcha?
It's just MATE.
Okay.
It's like tea. It's herbs. And he's like at home chilling, and all of a sudden he hears a horn at in his land. He's got like property. And he's like, what? And he sees a truck pulling up. And it's the breeding center's logo on the side of it. And then so he like goes out and he's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And the delivery man was like, hey, Marco, I got a gift from El Gringo. It's a female FGP. And the delivery truck guy is like, I can't take her back. He'll like off me for it. Like, you have to accept this. And the guy's like, what am I supposed to, like, well, he's like, well, you can sell her and make a top dollar. She's an FGP. She's the first generation, like, whatever. But like, and he's just like, what? And so before like he can even like push the female like, back onto the, like, the dude is gone. Yeah. And so he leaves, the delivery truck leaves, and he's just like, shit, I don't want this. It's just the extra shit I have to do. How dare. Yeah. So he like puts her in the barn on his property. You know. And so he's just like trying to decide what to do with this female. He goes down. A heifer, they call them. He just called her a female. Yeah, I know, I'm just kidding. But yes, if the author would have thought about it a little more, it would have been a heifer. Yeah. So he's just like, what am I supposed to do with this? At one point, he like goes into town, and there's this lady's spaniel, Spanel, spaniel. It's a lady he used to work with when it was an actual like non-human meat factory. Like, they grew up together. He goes and visits her, and like is like, I don't know what to do with this. And she's like, well, you can sell her, or she can like, and she's like chopping up body parts while they're chatting. Yeah. It's like, oh, don't mind this finger. No big deal. Yeah. I think, a big thing in this book is he actually goes and visits his dad that's in the living home that he's paying for. But on the way to the city, he passes the old zoo. So he stops at the zoo almost every time he goes and sees his dad. And he, like, gets out of his car. He goes in. This guy's, like, a chain smoker, too. So he's just, like, he lights a cigarette and he walks around the zoo. And I'm just like,
Sounds nice.
Must be nice. Yeah. But he, like, he talks about, like, when he was a kid, his mother died early, and his dad he went mute basically, and his dad would always take him to the zoo and tell him about the animals, and how he opened up about the lion when it like came and charged it. I don't remember. There's something about the lion, Dan. Mm-hmm. So on one of his trips to the zoo, he finds puppies. Doggy puppies? Doggy puppies. Aww. And he's so excited. It reminds him of his doggy puppies. He also kind of starts taking care of his delivery drop-off, the FGP, the female. Uh-huh. She ends up with a name.
Oh, he names her.
Jasmine.
Is that allowed?
No. He could get slaughtered for that.
For naming her?
Oh. For treating her like a human.
Oh, no.
So there's kind of mind you, he is married.
Because she's branded, like, across the forehead, I assume.
So they...
Like, you can't just pass her off as a human?
They brand her for every year she's been in captivity. So, like, not only is there a brand, like, on her face, probably, as I picture, but, like, all over her body so every year.
Like, it's put her in clothes and be like, this is my wife. She doesn't speak.
Yeah. Basically, he can't. So, like, he's actually showing affection to her, even though he's on the phone with his wife, being like,
oh yeah, because he is married. Okay,
I can't talk right now. Yeah. Da, da, da. And the reason that him and his wife are kind of on the hoots is because they lost their young son, and she needed to be away from him for a while. So when they call, a lot of it is video chatting. And, like, he goes and sees his sister, who claims she doesn't have time to, like, go see their dad at all, visit. And she's the one that's like, you came in here without an umbrella. Let me give you an umbrella. And he's like, I'm from the country. The birds don't mess with you, dude. Like, yeah. And he, like, throws the umbrella. She goes in the trash on the way to his car. But, like, she's a whole nother character of just, like, I want to say white picket fence living, but it's like keeping up with the Joneses kind of thing. Yeah. Is probably the more understandable way to say that. Because so like eventually his father dies. Like that's not gonna ruin the story, but like it has like there's a lot of like electronic things. So like she has got 2 twins, and she's like, oh yeah, I got them this like virtual dog, and it runs around the house, and like and I imagine like when we were
because
kids,
you got puppies and you can't have dogs.
you can't have dogs.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So he found puppies.
Yeah,
he did not bring them home.
Oh, he didn't. Okay.
But he was really excited about it because I would be too.
So
I would cry.
Oh, you can't leave
you
them.
cannot. But in due times. But you know, like it was like a real. I was like, oh, he does love the puppy. I love the puppies too.
Yeah.
So and it kind of gives you kind of insights to like his empathy for like the head cattle human situation. But his sister ends up like photoshopping her and her kids in pictures with their dad at one point, like during his like funeral and stuff, and you're just kind of like, oh, that's why he doesn't like her.
Yeah. image matters more.
It's definitely like that. So, but the book is really good. That's all I really can think about to talk about with it. It's really gruesome. It's really hard to read, but the like I think that's why I gave it a 5-star. Is because like the emotional like feelings that I had while I read it, as far as like relating to the main character up until the very end, I was just like and like the twists in the plot line, and it was just like, if you don't like body horror, if you don't like gore, it's really bad, and that please don't read it. I'm not saying that this is a book for everybody, but like if that stuff doesn't bother you, and it's very much like an idealism if the government could twist the population's brain
to make you believe that this is okay.
Yeah.
And like the extent that they could go to.
That's how society would be. That's more than the like graphic body gore that was in this book. Like that.
That's the theme.
That was kind of the like leading theme that kept me into it.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's what I got. Sorry, it was so freaking weird.
Oh my god.
Sorry for my recommendation.
We should have
but
added a trigger warning at the beginning.
Very trigger warning. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's a lot of human cattle situations.
Yeah.
In this. But there's also a lot of empathy with the female that he acquires. So it's kind of a give and take.
She didn't lose her arms or legs yet.
No.
Like, that's good.
She never did.
That's good.
I'll tell you that. Spoiler alert.
Good.
I'm
glad.
He did never do that. But she's also not at a processing plant.
Yeah.
So it's more of like a morbid curiosity.
Yeah. Oh man.
Read. Sorry.
No. Thanks for
bringing the odd to the table.
Yeah. Thanks for expanding our genres. I will say, so we have a Goodreads account now. So if you want to find us on Goodreads, we have all of our books on there, and we're putting kind of our ratings and stuff. But yeah, so
you should check us out.
Yeah,
so this week we read
The Change by Kirsten Miller
and Tender is the Flesh by Agustina Bazterrica. Hold on. I'm sorry. It's a real complicated last name. Bazterrica.
Yeah.
Check them out if you want.
Yeah, so
you should check out Elizabeth's. It's lighthearted more than mine. But mine was good too if you have a weird sense.
Yeah, if you're a weirdo like Andrea, check out Tender is the Flesh. Well, thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you in a week and a half. Late. Since we're so late this time. But thanks, guys.
Stay tuned.
Bye.
Bye.